Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure is about Sharpay going to New York City to fulfill her dreams on Broadway. And it just so happens that she's doing a Lava Springs performance, and a casting guy from New York sees her and her dog Boy and says that they're amazing and that he would love for her to audition for the Broadway show. Turns out that they wanted Boy the entire time, and it wasn't Sharpay who they wanted. So then she kind of just, keeps on going. She meets this guy, Peyton, who is Austin Butler, played by Austin Butler, and they kind of just have this big adventure in New York where she keeps kind of, going for what she wants in life. But with Sharpay, she's always been someone who she's always, pretty much like thinks she's gotten what she's kind of spoiled in that way, and she always, thinks that she'll just get things, and in life that doesn't really happen. You have to work hard for things, and this is one of those moments in her life where she grows up and she realizes that there's, definitely speed bumps along the road, but you just have to keep on and you have to keep going and follow your dreams, and she does. Yeah, it was definitely different, just because in the High School Musical movies I was, with Zach and Vanessa and Lucas and Corbin and Monique, and kind of being with a whole new cast, I kind of felt like me and my character, Sharpay, were going through the same thing, just because you're kind of like in this, it was the comfort zone, was being with all of them and being in high school. And now that she's out of high school, going to fulfill her dreams in New York City, me as an actress, was surrounded by totally new characters in a movie, with that character still playing Sharpay. So I just felt like we both were going through the same thing, and it was definitely an experience, and it was a lot of hard work. I was in every single scene. I did like 6-day shoots, so I had like 1 day off, and it was like crazy amount of work. And so I was always playing Sharpay always just like stirred things up, but now she's the lead, and so also, I had to be able to kind of take that character and make her likable, because you used to love to hate her, and now you have to kind of go and feel for her. So it was definitely different. It was definitely, I had to just kind of keep on going with my instincts, because I was just like, man, okay, I gotta act like Sharpay, but then she's kind of changing throughout this whole thing. So it was, it was kind of crazy. And I executive produced the movie, so that was just like a whole nother thing added on that was just like insane. And I'm still learning, with production and stuff, but it was a lot of fun. Sharpay definitely has changed. I mean, throughout every single movie, she's definitely grown up each movie, and but with this movie, you see her grow, a lot. And she was kind of, she's Sharpay in the very beginning. She, strikes a deal with her parents to be able to go to New York City by herself. And so you see, Sharpay and up to her old ways, and then you start to realize, she's just changing. And at first it was like changing for the bad, because she stopped kind of believing in herself and stopped believing and trusting that she was good enough. And so Peyton is the character to really kind of say, hey, what are you doing? Like, this is not you. This is not the person that I've met. And I think even though he's only met her just recently, in this movie, and he wasn't obviously there through high school, he's a director. He wants to be a director. And I think, being a director, you can kind of read people really well. And I think from the start, he kind of sees Sharpay for who she is. And she is just like this pink tornado, and just always gets everything that she wants, and is that kind of character. But yeah, you see her grow up in this movie, which is really cool.